Clowns Without Borders Ireland is a charitable organisation. What we do basically is to travel around the world doing clown shows in places where the have-not kids need cheering up. In the darker times, where you're in a country where the population has 33% HIV, you would sometimes think you should have brought your weight in retroviral drugs and not banana skins that people fall on. But it has been proven to me that Clowns Without Borders have a benefit as well. And what they do in these places has good results and medium-term lasting results as well. Colm O'Grady was contacted by the UN, who asked him if it would be possible for the Irish Clowns Without Borders to put together a show for Somalia. Somalia has been really high in the media as a place that has suffered greatly at the hands of civil war and genocide and poverty and starvation. I don't think any of the guys going have ever been to Somalia before, or any of the 3 countries that make up Somalia, so that'll be a completely new experience for everyone. We won't just be starting from zero. If we were starting from zero, we wouldn't get anything achieved. We've only 6 days in Cork to get everything together. We've the experience to know what we're about and put in things that work and that we know have worked all over the world, and we think will work there too. There are a bunch of different numbers. So a number is like a clown act, like Colm does a piece where he plays Vivaldi's Four Seasons on bicycle horns on an 8-foot unicycle, and so that's something he can do. That's of our half an hour or our 40-minute show. That's a piece that he can just insert. He's always ready to do that. Hi. One of the numbers that we'll do is the boss clown who says to the other guy, "Hey, what are you doing? Sweep up around here. And I'm going to sit down and read the paper." And he sits down to read the paper. And the other guy starts cleaning up and then goes, "Hey, what the hell am I cleaning up for? You know, this guy's sitting over here reading the paper." That works in this show because the theme is newspapers. That's one of the numbers. There'll be a juggling routine. We've got a puppeteer as well who'll do like a solo or a collaborative puppet work. Colm's got a big load of skills. He's a great clown. He's amazing at unicycle. He can juggle clubs, balls, and plays a variety of musical instruments as well. So he's got a lot of he's got a lot of numbers to choose from. I play a good bit of music as well, sit behind a lot of stuff. This time when we go to Somalia, we'll be teaching some juggling workshops. The idea, I think, with the workshops that we're going to be doing in Somalia is we're going to be teaching people who will then pass on the skills. You can never know if your routines are funny or not. We've done shows where we thought the reaction of the audience meant they didn't understand it or they didn't enjoy it, and then afterwards realised that all of the kids spent the next couple of days redoing our show, and they loved it. I don't know what kind of security we'll have exactly. I have read that in some cases we'll have armed guards with us. It's something that we'll give a little bit of thought to before we go over, because how do you mix with live ammunition? it can be a very traumatic time. So emotional preparation is important. Traumatic periods and things like droughts and famines and civil wars make children forget their children, and that Clowns Without Borders goes some way into making them laugh again and play. I'd say 3 trips ago I would have been able to definitely say this is what we want to achieve with this, this and this, but there's no telling what'll happen, and the only thing that experience has taught me over the last 4 or 5 years of doing this is make a good show. Make a show that you love. If you love your show and you see the benefit of your show and you keep working on it to adapt for whatever reasons, then the trip will be a success. Our job is to entertain. When you're really tired and you did 5 shows that day and the food is lousy and maybe have insomnia, if you love the show and you keep working on it, the dream is that we'll do a show for a bunch of kids and it'll take them somewhere else and it'll inspire them to have more crack in their lives.
You